Okay, so it's been a while since I have recorded myself. 9 days or 6 days to be particular, and there's not much to say except nothing is going on. But I guess I need to study because I've been not studying at all. And if you don't study, you're gonna mess up your half yearlies, and if you mess up your half yearlies, you're gonna feel bad. Okay, you know what? In life, it's not that the only thing that matters is not having regret. You know, it doesn't matter how much you score in your exams. The only thing that matters is you don't regret. You have to ask yourself, will you feel sad and will you regret if you get like bad marks in your exams? It's not about knowledge, it's not about education, it's not about anything, it's not even about numbers, it's not even about making your parents feel happy. For me, it's about not feeling regret, because regret is the worst thing in your life. Like, when you take some decisions and in future if you end up regretting those decisions, that's the worst feeling ever. And I don't like experiencing that kind of a feeling. So whatever I decisions I take, it's based on whether I'll feel regret in future or no. I don't care about gaining knowledge, I don't care about anything. The only reason I want to get good marks is I don't need any regrets in my life. Of course, in your life there is going to be regrets. Probably when you are old, you will have many regrets. But it's better to have few regrets rather than a lot of regrets. So, whatever decision I take personally, whatever decisions I want to take, it's based on whether I'll have regret in the future or not. Like, 2 days ago, it was not my birthday, it was my sister's birthday, and my throat was not fine at all. Like, my throat was not good, and I was asked to sing a song on stage in front of 200 people. Then and at that moment, I had to take a decision whether I'll go or sing, or I'll say no, my throat is bad or something, and I'll miss such an opportunity. Though two things could have happened. I could have gone to the stage, sang horribly, and been like might have been embarrassing, and probably I'll hate myself after that. But you know what? You know what? I hate myself more when I don't take opportunities. Like, probably if I didn't sing, I would have felt so bad in future. I would have felt very bad. So I decided to sing even though my throat was bad. I was having fever and everything, and it was quite good. Everyone was surprised, and I myself was surprised that I can sing so good even in fever. So yeah, that's something. Now, whenever I think about this event, I feel happy and I don't feel regret. Same goes with your marks. Same goes with your study. You have to ask yourself sometimes: will you regret something in future? Will you regret ever that you didn't study and you were like, as teenagers, as people who are 16, 17, 18, or 15, I don't care, like teenagers, what do we have important in our life going on except studies? I'm talking about normal people, not people suffering from war or some suffering. I'm talking about like people who, like me, like normal children who don't have anything going on in their life. So a lot of people waste their time on Instagram, a lot of people waste their time on videos and TikToks and whatnot. But people like me who regret their decisions, we don't have anything better to do. So if you don't have anything better to do, why not just study? I mean, of course there is 24 hours in a day, and as a teenager you are completely useless. Like, if you don't go to school, you have so much free time, and in that entire free time, if you lay on your bed and watch shorts or Instagram or something, I am 100% sure you will feel shit. I mean, mind my words, I mean, don't mind my words, but you will feel shit. in a few hours if you just don't do nothing. And I swear, if you study, and at first you'll feel very bad, you'll feel like you don't want to study, but if you actually study and spend some time studying, after 1 hour, when you sit on your bed, you'll feel happy, you'll feel good, because it wasn't about getting good marks, or it wasn't about making your parents proud or anything. It was just you did something that required effort. You did something that was better than scrolling, and you feel better because there is biology. There's biology related to this. It's about dopamine and everything. That's a topic for another day. But generally speaking, studying long term feels better than scrolling long term. Like at first you will feel happy scrolling, you'll feel happy wasting your time, but after 2 hours, I swear, you will feel like the worst person ever. And at first when you are studying, you'll feel bad. In 1 hour you will be tired, then you push yourself for 2 hours, then you will feel good. It's not about gaining education. Of course it is about gaining education, but it's not about gaining education, because it's about taking better decisions in your life. It's about taking better decisions in your life that you don't regret, decisions that won't feel you make you feel like a bad person in the future. That's all it is about. So yeah, whenever I mean you, I mean by me, I mean me, by you, I mean me. So whenever I personally take decisions, there's only one question I need to answer: will I regret it later on? you know will I regret not sleeping early in the night later on? Probably 100% yes. So you need to ask yourself before taking any decision. You don't need to ask yourself, oh, will my parents be happy, oh, will my friends be happy, oh, will people think something about me? If you think these kinds of things, you will end up taking bad decisions. You will end up taking decisions that you will feel bad about. You know why? Because those decisions won't be based on your thinking. You will think about your parents, your family, everything, and you didn't think about one important thing, that was you yourself. You need to think about yourself more than you think, because you matter. Actually, it might feel wrong coming from my mouth, but you matter more than your parents. You have to know that. Of course, parents are really, really on top of everything. Family comes first. But you need to think about yourself more. It's your life. You won't be born again, I swear. Don't go into religion that much, into thinking that you will have another life. You have no proof that you will have another life. This is the only life you get. So think about yourself more. It's your life, man. Come on. Do you want to live taking decision based on other people's opinions, or do you want to live taking decision based on you? Okay. My mother hates it when I clean shave my face, but I still clean shave my face because I like my face better that way. It's not about my mother sometimes, it's about me. And similarly goes with your friends. It's not about your friends, it's about you. So the purpose of today's, I don't know what I'm saying, is that take decisions that you don't regret in the future. That's all. Today is what is it today? 26 July 2026, and that is my thoughts about taking decisions. And you know why I make these random videos that no one ever watches except me? Honestly, I swear, I don't even watch my own videos. I post them and then I forget about them. So yeah, even I don't watch these. But you know what? How interesting it would be after like 5 or 10 years. I might be a totally different person. My thoughts might be totally different about every single thing, because you know what evolution is? Evolution is not sticking on your beliefs even though you know they are wrong. It's about updating your ideas, it's about updating yourself. So in future I might have different opinions about everything. And it would be so fun to watch these old, I don't know, videos and look at how I used to be 10 years ago or 3 years ago. I don't know when I'll watch these. It would be interesting. So yeah, that is the only reason I do this. And yeah, let's see.